Ah, fall cleaning. Isn't it just your favorite time of the year, Vincent? Yeah, I forgot you can't talk.
I wouldn't let you notice I can't even if you were capable of it.
What's this? I remember putting a DVD in here. Birdemic, Shock and Terror. What? Wait, there's a note. To future MattCasts. Don't let anyone watch this. Yes, that means you. Don't be an idiot. Past MattCast. Well, whatever past me thought, I'm a reviewer. It's my sacred duty to watch this. Nothing left to do is play it. I don't think I got that right. Oh boy, you know you're getting some of the best when you see such names as Severin Films and Movie Head Pictures.
So you've gotten a little slice of heaven, and once you're there, you can't ever go back.
This masterpiece set up before us begins with a thoughtful overture that serves as the opening titles and the scene that sets the overall tone of the movie. Based on this musical track, you can't go wrong. I'm excited to see what kind of avian adventures and disease hijinks lay in wait inside this movie. I'm sorry, but is there something I'm just not getting here? Has cinematography really changed since I last learned about it? I'm pretty sure that the first moments of an action horror film hybrid should be less comparable to drinking warm milk. Honestly, this sequence was so boring that it even put the cameraman to sleep. Look at that shot angle! Oh, but wait, this isn't even the worst of it. Check out the first bit of dialogue. But first we gotta cross the street, of course. I mean, see, even a walking plank of wood can look two ways while crossing the street. I honestly feel like she said her line normally, but then some guy convinced everyone it was too quiet, and so they raised it by 50 decibels, saved it, then raised it by 200 more. I actually thought this was the consistent volume of speech audio for the rest of the movie, and so I turned it down. But I ended up missing the next 5 lines before I realized that this was a one-time thing. It really took all my willpower to rewind to hear them, and they weren't any better than I expected. Wooden main character, creepy as heck waitress.
I'll be right back with you.
You know the drill. Pro tip, if you miss audio in this movie, you probably didn't need to hear it anyway. That wasn't a joke. So 2x4 Johnson starts staring over at this girl in the restaurant and just look at this. At what point does it stop being normal and become stalkerish? 4 seconds? 6? I think we've gone a bit past that. So she leaves and he, like a dog on the scent of bacon, bacon, pursues her with the speed of Hermes, completely leaving before that vaguely East European waitress can get right back with him. He catches up with her on a sidewalk and has a conversation that makes me wonder whether I'm watching a real person or a robot, and yet somehow gets her number out of it. Huh, maybe I should use his method to get girls' numbers. They ran. All of them ran. One extremely awkward transition later, or for this movie it's just an average transition later, and we rejoin our main character during his healthy and balanced breakfast of a donut and cup of coffee. I think the only thing that can make this breakfast scene more complete is to have like a bowl of Frosted Flakes off to the side, and then have like Tony the Tiger come in and maul this guy to death or something. I don't know, it would make a better movie. He's watching a news report about dead birds. Gotta get some of that blatantly obvious foreshadowing, you know? Here's some foreshadowing for you. This movie sucks!
In other news today, the population of polar bears is declining rapidly.
In other news, here's a lot of information mostly irrelevant to the plot of this movie. Speaking of things mostly irrelevant to this movie's plot, I've noticed that there are a whole lot of filler scenes and dialogue in this. I'm not always one to complain about unnecessary stuff. Those research papers don't get filled with actual research, you know. But in terms of the arts, nothing annoys me more than superfluous additions that don't advance the story at all. Superfluous. There's a word of the day for you. But honestly, even if the sound editing and video editing in this movie wasn't pure evil to witness, the film would still be bad, purely because of the unnecessary moments like this. Hey, I should call this show, So You Want to Sound Like Even More of a Literary Nerd. In fact, actually I could probably get it on the TV. Could probably get that on Nickelodeon. Excuse me, I have a call to make. Uh-huh, yeah. Okay, I see. Alright, that's good. Okay. I'm still on hold. Right. So he goes to get some gas. If you look at it from this angle, he looks like he's peeing. That's all this scene is. Then he goes to his workplace, with an establishing shot that takes forever, mind you, as, telemarketer, I guess? I literally have no idea on this one.
Okay, I'll give you that and 50% discount.
Well, whatever his job is, judging by that deal, I'm pretty sure he's bad at it.
I'm gonna give you a 50% discount and a 50% discount. Got a deal? Good. I can't believe they agreed to that so easily.
Cut the big fish.
Yeah? How big was the sale?
Whoa, can you, not get so close there, buddy? I'm starting to get a little claustrophobic. So after that, we cut to this place, called My Studio 1 Hour Photo. I like the casual Spanish tilde over the Y. I wonder how one would pronounce that. But not to worry, they have ice-cold beer! Slightly less wooden main character, the other one, who am I kidding, I don't know her name, is getting photographed in all sorts of clothes. I do a cutaway of me doing some sort of clothes modeling of my own, but...
I was just too lazy. Sorry. Just kidding.
Right, so here's where we hit a problem in the review. I honestly want to keep picking apart each scene bit by bit, but I don't want to make the video too long. So here's my solution. A speed-read caption summary of all the scenes until... it happens. Ready? Girl character gets a big job as the cover model for Victoria's Secret. 2x4 Johnson schedules a date to celebrate her job. Basketball! Sports! There's another foreshadowing news story. Solar panel guy comes in and puts the solar panel. The main characters go on a date. Romantic subplot, yeah! Girl character goes to her mom's house, or I like to call her easily the realest character in this movie. They talk about crud. The secondary characters have a PG-13 underwear scene and schedule a double date with the main characters.
If you want to get into their pants, you better have a nice, hot Ferrari.
I'm not the only one who thinks that's a stupidly funny line, right? Me? Just me? Only me? Really?
Really?
Terribly edited clapping happens. Awkward chair shaking happens. More bad acting! Secondary dude becomes an eco guy because of reasons. 2x4 Jensen starts a solar panel company and somehow gets funding of...
$10 million.
More dating! Romance, blah blah blah. Is that a kid on a tractor? Pulling a bigger tractor? Oh! That makes up for the whole movie! Beach scene, bar scene, underwear scene, and the end!
And that's all you need to know about Birdemic Shack and Tur. Done. Finished. Finite. That's it. Wait. You want to know about the second part? You don't want to know about the second part. You think you want to know about the second part, but you do not want to know about the second part. You sure? Fine. Alright. There's no turning back now. I warned you.
Okay, let's take a moment to break this scene down. First of all, what were they smoking when they made this? Why are there birds exploding like kamikaze pirates? Why are there birds in the first place? Explain something! So here we have a bird exploding against a gas pump. Now, I'm no chemist, but I'm pretty sure that's an exothermic reaction, which will put out energy that will react with the gas on hand and cause an even bigger explosion. But it doesn't. I'm calling boron sulfide.
I think they're eagles.
What in the world?
Yeah, you got that one right, 2x4.
I find its pain amusing as well, my delightfully simple caretaker. Such violence gives me a great LOL.
So the happy couple, after waking up and finding these birds, decide to barricade the window that the vermin are apparently trying to break through, but specifically the bottom part. This is yet another oversight that the movie just glosses over. If the birds were to break through the top of the window, the main characters would be dead. It's one of those things that's maybe excusable once in a while, but this sort of thing happens so often that you can't help but be annoyed by it.
Like every scene in this movie.
But hey, maybe they knew the bird's basic reasoning was impaired by the same thing that makes this happen later on. You're a genius, you know? So the birds happen to leave for no reason. And because of this, these lovebirds, see what I did there, go to some random people's room and just decide to team up with them and do this. I have no words for what this is. Just watch it.
Here they come!
excellent. So they drive for a while and waste some of their seemingly infinite gun ammunition. Oh yeah, they've got guns now, that's the thing. Until they come to some dead people and investigate. Upon closer inspection, 2x4 Johnson and his new ally find some kids under the dead people's cars, and once the birds attack, take the kids with them on their epic journey to wherever they're supposed to be going. I'm drawing a blank on that front. Now, I know that a lot of people think that all kids' characters in movies are generally badly acted. I know I do. And most of the time, they're right. It's a rule in film that you should try never to work with kids or animals, strictly because they're so hard to work with. But this girl, oh man, she just excels at being literally the worst actor in this movie, even more than 2x4 Johnson. Seriously, just listen to her dialogue in this scene.
What's your name, sweetie? Susan. Well, we're gonna make this feel all better. Thank you. Thanks.
It sets an all-time low to aspire toward. Every child actor should look at this girl and say, I want to be just like her.
And look, a moment later, she's seemingly forgotten all about her parents' emotional demise that was tearing her up inside in the rescue scene because of a handheld gaming device. But I mean really, who can blame her?
My parents have just died, and I feel their loss on a very personal level. Oh hey, Pokemon Omega Ruby.
The pain never fades.
So they go and get some food at a convenience store. I think this kid died, by the way. And there's a long, nearly noiseless montage of them, get this, collecting food. That's it. Brilliant storyboarding there, guys. But then...
More birds!
Also, I'd like to point out the fact that this lady character is just casually checking out a selection of fine wines, I guess for when she wants to feel sophisticated while having her neck slashed by falcons, like this lady we didn't care about. After a while, they find an old dude on a bridge who won't let them cross.
Hey, stand back! These birds are contagious, now go away!
Well, I'm not gonna question orders as sensible as those. Finally, someone telling me to stop watching this movie.
Can we just talk about it at the picnic area? You want to talk? Okay, alright. We'll talk.
Curses, foiled by plot, convenient motive switching, and forced dialogue.
Yes, sir. If I may point out, if these birds are as contagious as you seem to think they are, I don't think a breathing mask and casual clothes is going to be enough to protect you from them. Actually, you know, I think I know where your bald spot came from.
Demon gophers. Most definitely those.
So I'll play you a basic summary of what this esteemed researcher believes to be the problem behind this birdemic.
Global warming is causing viral diseases such as bird flu, West Nile virus, and SARS.
So what are you saying? That global warming is causing these birds to attack?
No, but there is scientific evidence to show that because of our burning of fossil fuels and creating greenhouse gases, which is causing global warming, it's raising the temperature of the seas, and species like the krill are dying. So many bird species can't find food, like the nutrient krills, so they eventually starve and die.
Yeah, there's your explanation for the main problem of this whole movie. I think perhaps this man lost his tinfoil hat back on that bridge. Also, I love the loud as heck trumpet blaring in the background of this shot. It almost sounds like I'm at a funeral or something. Maybe it's my funeral. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this movie had killed me by now. So this secondary guy character gets a hero kick after having his lady friend die at the hands of the birds, and the valiant group go to save some people on a bus. I know how you feel, background characters that nobody cares about. And then he dies from highly acidic bird crap. Oh no!
And about here we hit the same problem as before. There are a lot more events to pick apart piece by piece, but that's just the problem. There are too many of them. So, I think it's time for another speed summary. Ready? Go!
The four remaining characters go to a gas station where they get gas. Shortly after they get mugged by a true American patriot. I mean, look at that mustache and Stetson, who takes the gas and then gets his neck falcon punched and dies. They, leaving the gas behind, drive to a forest area where they meet, and I'm not joking, they literally say this in the movie, a tree hugger. He says some random crap about beetles and then hears a mountain lion and runs off.
Actually, I think I hear a mountain lion too.
Get your hands off of me, you filthy plebeian!
The main characters run off as well, and then the forest, no joke, spontaneously combusts. 10 out of 10, am I right? They escape the forest and get back to their car and drive a little ways until they come across the female main character's car for some reason. There they find the other couple who weren't so lucky on escaping the birds. Also, there's this ridiculously positive music playing the whole time. Beautiful sound choices, guys. One abrupt scene cut later, and we rejoin them when they run out of gas on the side of the road. After the shocking revelation that they need food, 2x4 Johnson finds a fishing rod in the trunk and suggests that he go and catch some fish. Then he finds a stove in the trunk about 2 seconds later. It was said that that day the holy hand of bad writing worked in his favor. After that, they walk through the grass until they get to a beach. 2x4 catches a fish, and after they've cooked it, completely uncut and uncleaned, mind you, our lovable kid characters chime in on the choice of food.
Yuck, I want Happy Meal.
From the mouths of babes.
But oh no, more birds! So they go back to the car and...
Huh? Wait a minute, that can't be the end. What's going on?
Honestly, you're so dense sometimes. Actually, I make that all the time.
Holy crap, Vincent, you can talk? Wait, what did you do?
Only what you asked me to. I erased your memory of getting this movie off the internet and watching it a few weeks ago because you told me the trauma was too much.
Wait a minute. I got stuff on the internet? But how does it end? How did you erase my memory?
Oh, the simple mind of an internet reviewer. If you want to know how the film ended, look it up. And as for the memory wiping, I simply used the machine from my laboratory.
You have a laboratory?
Yes, and with the machines I have made, I plan to one day take over the world! Ha 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 ha!
You are by far the most adorable evil genius ever, Vincent.
So Vincent, being a jerk and not telling me how the movie ended, made me do actual research. And so I'll just summarize the end of the movie for you since I couldn't find a place to download it from. Essentially, the birds attack them for a while, and then they fly away. That's it.
I did actual research for that! And now at this point, an unreasonably angry person would probably do something a bit like this.
I'm sick of your crap!
But I'm a reasonable person. I smashed it more.
This movie is terrible. There's no arguing that. But underneath all the layers of awful, there's still something of a comedic element, which isn't what the movie intended to be, but still kinda works. All in all, I wouldn't recommend this film for a movie night at a club, but for just a few cynical friends who want to have a few sodas and make fun of something that was made with as little quality as possible, well, this is your movie. Now I got something to talk to my cat about.
So, Vincent, what are you gonna do now that I know you can talk?
Oh, that? I've already activated my memory wiping device. You should have no recollection of my ability to speak around... now.
Did someone just say something? Whatever. This has been the weirdest day ever. Gotta go get some Mountain Dew and Doritos to calm my nerves.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like. It really helps. Any ideas for future reviews? Leave them in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out the other member of 123 Go Ajax's videos and the comedy sketches we filmed so far. They're both really good. You know, watching this movie was like torture, and I watched it for you. So in a way, you tortured me. I think that deserves a bit of repayment. So why don't you click that subscribe button if you haven't already? But I'm a fair man. I won't beg. I suffered for you, but no pressure. No pressure at all.